In Money Watch now, today's tax day. And if you're lucky enough to get a nice refund on your returns, you should know that there are plenty of scammers who would like it too. John Potter has more on how to make sure someone does not steal your tax refund.
If they say they're with the IRS, don't believe them. Just don't send them money, don't give them money, don't give them access to your accounts, because they will take you for everything they can.
These days, nothing is certain except death, taxes, and tax scams. As if tax time were not tough enough, scammers are doubling down on taking your money. The average refund this year is $2,900. That's a tempting target for crooks.
There are a lot of scams out there. Just remember, the IRS will never call you.
Something to keep in mind with the latest scam making the rounds. A caller claims to be from the IRS and says they have a warrant for your arrest unless you pay over the phone. But the IRS doesn't call in the first place.
They will send you a letter. So if anybody calls and says they're with the IRS, don't fall for it.
What's even more insidious, scammers target the elderly and immigrants, people who think they did something wrong.
And they're not necessarily aware what's really going on.
Or think they made a mistake.
They think they made a mistake.
Yeah. Computer security consultant Marco Romero has his hands full every tax day, protecting clients from scammers stealing refunds.
Big time. I see it all the time. Phishing emails are prevalent.
And here's just one of them. There's been a 6,000% increase in these spam emails just this year. They use real IRS logos. Or there are emails like these that have a link to an official-looking website.
Maybe irsgov.com instead of irs.gov. Just little changes, enough to confuse you.
How did they get your money? By saying your refund's on hold until you send your account information.
Basically, if they get your banking information, they have access to your cash.
So whatever you do, don't fall for them.
Protect yourself, because this is nasty, and they're getting worse all the time.
Covering the story, John Potter, Channel 2 News.
By the way, the IRS is making a change this year, allowing private debt collectors to call people who owe back taxes. But the IRS will notify them by letter first when their account is being turned over, and so will the collection agency.